Hello friends, welcome to Live Guruji. This is Pratima Kotresh here. Today's quote: sometimes when things are falling apart, they may actually be falling into place. This is a quote by J. Lin. With respect to this quote, I would also like to quote Marilyn Monroe's words. I believe that everything happens for a reason. People change so that you can learn to let go. Things go wrong so that you appreciate them when they are right. You believe lies so you eventually learn to trust no one but yourself. And sometimes good things fall apart so better things can fall together. Before we understand what is the meaning of this, let us understand what is the meaning of fall apart. Fall apart, number one, has a meaning of break, that is to break into pieces. Example, the furniture is falling apart, or my old shoes are falling apart. The second meaning of fall apart is stop working. That is, if a system or an organization or an agreement falls apart, it means that it fails or stops working effectively. Example, the deal fell apart because of a lack of financing. Second example, their marriage fell apart when the wife found about her husband's affair. The third meaning of fall apart is related to emotions. That is, it is also used, fall apart is also used to describe emotions. It is used to experience serious emotional problems that make you unable to think or act in the usual way. Example, after his wife died, he began to fall apart. So what does fall apart mean here? Here it means that he was unable to continue with life in the usual way. When things in our life seem to go wrong, we feel as if it's the end of our life because we can see only what's right in front of us, but we cannot see beyond that. Not getting what we want can be a big step towards reaching a bigger dream or our goal of life. Always remember that everything that happens to us happens in that way because it has to happen that way. Means all the things that break apart are actually the pieces that make up the beautiful ultimate picture, and that is our destiny. Sometimes for everything to come together, things need to fall apart first. Every relationship that hurt you led you to your true love. Every job you were denied for opened the door to new opportunities. Every mistake which you thought would be the end actually might have got you a new beginning. Obstacles and rejections are merely stepping stones to something great or something more positive than before. Many a times we don't realize that these obstacles, rejections, setbacks, failures are often a sign or a reason to turn your life in a different direction. Your greatest breakthroughs will often arrive during moments of hopelessness. Always remember that for circumstances to unfold, that is, for circumstances to fall into place, they must fall apart to rebuild a stronger foundation. What does this mean? This means that when a person hits the bottom, the only place to go is up. You have to bounce back if you have to come out of the bottom. When you feel that everything is falling apart, trust in the ultimate process that everything is falling together perfectly even though it looks like falling apart. Because, friends, everything is as good or as bad as one's opinion makes it. As Shakespeare rightly told, there's nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. I repeat, Shakespeare has told, there's nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. You have to keep this in mind that nothing lasts forever. So things falling apart is a kind of testing and also a kind of healing. As Winston Churchill once told, if you're going through hell, keep going. And remember to tell yourself that this too will pass away and we will definitely see the silver lining. When everything you feel is shattered, take the first step in faith. Example, you don't have to see the whole staircase. You just take the first step. When everything goes wrong, accept your current condition. Don't scold yourself that it is because of your fault. Believe that whatever has happened had to happen in the way it has happened. Remember, friends, what does not kill you only makes you stronger. I repeat, what does not kill you only makes you stronger. Time is the soul of this world, and time definitely heals everything. If you have a positive mindset, it creates positive vibes, and positive vibes creates positive life. Always remember that there's a purpose to life, irrespective of your struggle. But you feel that all these things makes no sense when you're struggling. But definitely, you will see a complete picture once you pass that situation. When you feel like you're passing through hell, you're losing everything in life, the difference maker or the game changer is your attitude, which is your greatest asset. So, it's important to replace "why is this happening to me?" with "what is this trying to teach me?" Everything shifts to a positive direction when you start thinking like this. Friends, I will tell you a story related to this. The only survivor of a shipwreck was washed up on a small, uninhabited island. So, what is a shipwreck? Shipwreck is the destruction of a ship at sea by sinking or breaking up. Alright? So, the only survivor of a shipwreck was washed up on a small, uninhabited island. He deeply prayed to God to rescue him every moment. But many days passed and he did not get any help. Eventually, in order to protect himself from heat, cold, wind, rain, he built a small hut out of driftwood. So what is this driftwood? Driftwood are pieces of wood which are floating on the sea, or wood which has been carried onto the shore by the motion of the sea or river. So the man built a small hut with driftwood. But one day he went out in search of food. But when he came back home, his hut was in flames. The smoke was rolling up to the sky. He was exhausted, frustrated that the worst had happened to him, and he lost everything now. He literally lost everything. He cried, "God, how could you do this to me?" Early the next day, however, he was awakened by the sound of a ship that was approaching the island. It had come to rescue him. The man asked the people in the ship, "How did you know that I was here?" The rescuers in the ship replied, "We saw your smoke signal." So what he thought, that everything is lost, everything fell apart, was actually something else. So friends, next time when things seem to be hopeless, and you feel everything of yours is falling apart, start watching for the ship that is about to come in. Thank you, friends. Thank you for your time. If you have still not subscribed to Live Guruji, subscribe immediately for more such useful videos. Share this video with your near and dear ones, because a motivating video is the best gift you can give your near and dear ones. Thanks for your time, friends. Meet you in my next video. Press the bell notification to receive notifications when I receive my new video. Thank you, friends.